This is the finished product, guys. Delicious baked chicken with my yummy Hey guys, welcome back to another cooking video. In today's video, I'll be making some delicious baked chicken thighs. See, I've got them right here cleaned up. I washed them with lime and vinegar and took off the excess fat and all that. So let's get started. These are the powdered seasoning I'll be using. My kosher salt. I've got my Maggi all-purpose. I've got my ground black pepper, and last but not least, my Memphis style rub. This is all that I'm going to be using today. I went ahead and put all the dry powdered seasoning together. Okay, so I'm going to add it to the thighs, and I'm going to just rub that in. You want to rub it in, get it all nicely rubbed in. I'm gonna let it sit down for a little bit. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, turn your post notification on so you never miss out. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for the love. So yeah, mix. I'm gonna mix all this goodness in. It smells good so much. I think it's the Memphis style rub. I like the scent it gives off. Yeah, so that's that. This is what it's supposed to look like, guys, after letting it sit for a while. These are the green seasoning that I'll be using. Yeah, I went ahead and chopped it up. Okay, so the pan is ready. I'm gonna just add the thighs to the baking tray right now and get it ready for the oven. Remember to check out my Amazon storefront, guys. I've got some nice items there. I'm going to leave the link in the description. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me at Ayana Reed TV, and on Facebook at Ayana Reed TV. Follow me on everything: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't have a TikTok as yet. Okay, back to the cooking. Next, I'm going to add my vegetables, my purple onion, my green onion, my garlic, and of course, I'm going to add a few pieces of butter. I'm using my Tivoli knife today from my Tivoli knife set. It will be linked in my Amazon storefront. You could check that out. Here I'm adding some water. I added some water to the pot that had the meat in. It has a little bit of seasoning to it, and I'm going to put some foil on this bad boy. This is ready for the oven. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up and put this in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. So I'm pairing it with sweet potato and the salad. So let's get started on that. I chopped them up in, bite sizes. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil onto it, and then I'm going to season it with some powdered seasoning before adding it to the oven. I like it when I season it because it gives it a nice flavor. I also like to grate a little bit of garlic onto it as well. Garlic, I think, gives it that extra oomph and the garlicky taste that I like. You can do no wrong with garlic. Of course, it's good. So we're gonna rub this in, rub it in. Everything is rubbing in today, massaging in, so the flavors can, marinate a little bit and be blended nicely. And I'm gonna add it to my foil pan. Yep. Put it in my foil pan, put it in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. What is a meal without a salad? I went ahead and I shredded some lettuce. I have purple onion, cherry tomatoes, and lettuce in this bowl right here. And I'm going to make a sauce for it. This is what the chicken is looking like immediately out of the oven after having it in there at 350 for 25 minutes. This is what it's looking like. I'm going to use this pan and drain the excess broth off of it that it created. I'm going to use some of this same broth right here to create my sauce. Some people don't drain it, they let the water stay in there, but I prefer to drain it off and then I mix it with the seasonings and whatever I like to add to it to make the sauce. This is what it's looking like right now with everything drained off. So for my sauce, I'm going to use a little bit of ketchup. I'm going to use a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and some Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. This is what it should look like, guys, when I added a little bit of the broth. I'm going to go ahead and pour this all over my chicken. It looks good already. Pour this all over the chicken. I'm going to put it back in the oven uncovered for another 15 minutes so it could do its thing. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like. I'm going to shake it up a little bit, let everything get settled, and put it back in the oven uncovered. This is it, guys. This is the finished product of my juicy baked chicken. You see my red onions baked into it and that outer layer. It looks really delicious. I know it smells so good. The scent that's coming off of this, guys, it is amazing. Time to plate. So this is the finished product, guys. Delicious baked chicken. I paired it with a salad and my yummy garlicky sweet potatoes, avocado, and cucumber. Thank you so much for watching. You've made it to the end of the video. Thank you for sticking it out with me if you did. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Remember to check out my Amazon storefront. Remember to subscribe to all of my socials. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you in another video.